What's up, guys? Welcome to Rad Tech Reviews. My name's Kyle. We're going to be talking about Psych, Season 1, Episode 2 today, Spelling Bee. This is a very popular episode, which, I love every episode, but I can see why this one is often brought up by fans as one of their favorites. So first and most important thing about this episode is it introduces Juliet. So she is not in the pilot. So you get a little backstory that Carlton's love interest with his partner. She gets transferred. That paves the way for Juliet coming in from Miami, and the rest is history there. She's part of the group for the rest of the show. So Sean meets her right off the bat. She's undercover trying to catch a guy and diner. He doesn't realize that. He's just kind of hitting on her anyways. So that chemistry's always been there from the start. And I'm pretty sure for most of the show, I think Maggie Lawson and James Roday actually did date each other for a majority of the time this was being filmed. They have great chemistry. She works very well with Timothy Amundsen as partners, so she fit right in from the get-go. And I think originally this story was supposed to take place at a hotel, like the next episode after this with the wedding ring heist. Those were supposed to be together in one big thing, but obviously time constraints, you can only fit so much in one 45-minute episode because of commercials and everything. So it ends up being just kind of a convention center. Spelling Bee's going on for kids, just like the National Scripts one that we see every year on ESPN. And somebody's sabotaging the contestants. And even the judge ends up, he was figuring out who was responsible, and he gets taken out. And this episode has a lot of moments that really stick out on the comedy side. So you got the on-wall seizure when James Roday, or Sean, is trying to bullshit his way into the booth to try to see what happened to the initial person that reads and stuff. And then you have where, while they're up there, they end up needing a word, and he just starts reading off the grocery list. Those are usually the big laughs. Great moments in the episode when he has the kids spell onion or banana. They kind of play off of that. The kids are actually asking for words to be used in a sentence, So, backstory for Sean and Gus here is that, of course, Gus being the more scholared of the two of them, he was in the Spelling Bee at a younger age. Finds out by the end that Sean gave him the wrong letter from the audience on purpose. I did the Spelling Bee back in elementary school. That was interesting. I think I was in 3rd grade. Misspelled myth, put an I in it instead of a Y. I didn't know any better. So those are kind of fun things to think about, when you actually take part in stuff like that. It's always better to do stuff than to not do stuff, I would say. One thing about Carlton in this episode, it's not always, but it goes on in a lot of different episodes. He's always eating something for whatever reason. I think he's got popcorn in this episode that he's just constantly. I don't know if detectives usually just bring random foods when they're investigating stuff, but I thought that's pretty funny. But yeah, they find out who it is. Kid and his dad are cheating, so the dad's obviously the main one in charge, making the kid do it. Just to try to get a scholarship was really the main reason. That's what they're looking for. They had good intentions, but obviously going about it the wrong way, So, all in all, I would put this, I'd say, as far as season 1 goes, it's probably definitely in the top half for me. Maybe top 5. We'll see by the time I get done reviewing the entire first season where it sits exactly. But yeah, let me know what you think. Check it out. Comment down below. Thanks, guys.